I am Halima Saadia with TAG TV News and Views Weekly Bulletin. Here are the headlines. This week marks Canada Day, America Day, Ontario's new Premier swearing-in ceremony, Thai boys cave crisis, Nawaz Sharif's Muslim League remains topmost popular party in Punjab, Islamic State claims attacks on Hindu Sikhs in Afghanistan. There were concerts and fireworks all across the country. Watch TAG TV's exclusive report.
Happy Canada Day!
Hi, Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day to everyone.
Hello, Happy Canada Day from Malton, the best village in Mississauga. We're about to have, when it gets dark, the largest fireworks display in the city. And we've done this all with the help of the BIA, who are incredibly helpful in Malton.
America's birthday, Independence Day, also referred to as the 4th of July or July 4th, is a federal holiday in the United States commemorating the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. The Continental Congress declared that the 13 American colonies regarded themselves as a new nation, the United States of America, and were no longer part of the British Empire. Independence Day is commonly associated with fireworks, parades, barbecues, carnivals, fairs, picnics, concerts, baseball game, family reunions, and political speeches and ceremonies. In addition to various other public and private events celebrating the history, government, and tradition of the United States. Independence Day is the National Day of United States.
July 4th, 1776. In Philadelphia, the birth of the United States of America. The Continental Congress adopts the Declaration of Independence, proclaiming Britain's 13 colonies to be free. 1826. Former Presidents John Adams and Thomas Jefferson each die on the same day. It happens 50 years after the Declaration of Independence, which Jefferson wrote and Adams helped shape. 1976. Israeli commandos conduct a daring raid at Entebbe Airport in the Central African nation of Uganda. They rescue almost all the passengers and crew of an Air France jetliner seized by pro-Palestinian hijackers. 1802. The United States Military Academy officially opens at West Point in upstate New York. 1939.
I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Lou Gehrig, baseball's Iron Horse, says farewell to his fans at New York's Yankee Stadium. Gehrig, afflicted with a degenerative disease that eventually bears his name, dies 2 years later. And 1927.
I knew I wanted to be a writer when I was about 14 or 15.
Neil Simon, the playwright and screenwriter whose works include The Odd Couple, is born in New York. Today in history, July 4th.
Ontario's new Premier Doug Ford swore in on last Friday with the official swearing-in ceremony inside the legislature, followed by the first public ceremony for an incoming Premier in more than 30 years. Thousands of Ontarians greeted him outside the lawns of Queen's Park. To the people of Ontario, I stand before you today, truly humbled by the trust you have put in me. Premier Ford said in his first speech as Premier. On the steps of the Ontario legislature, Ford said his vision is for hope and prosperity, not just for the privileged few, but for every person in Ontario. I wanted to confirm my oath of office of you to set the stage for a government that will always be accountable to you, that will only answer to you, Ford said. Here is TAG TV's special report for this ceremony.
Welcome to Queen's Park. We are here to see the oath-taking ceremony of Mr. Doug Ford. Let's see what his expressions are and what he's going to say in his speech today. Halima Saadia, TAG TV. So what are your comments for today?
My comments are simply this. I think it's a great day for Ontario.
You can see that women are equal partners in Canada and in this government, and I'm really, really pleased.
I think it's great that Doug Ford's taken over, and I think he's really going to protect our future by stopping the debt that Kathleen Wynne brought into the province.
I support Doug Ford very much. He helped a lot for Polish community, and he recognized that the Polish nation and the Polish community here is a very strong group. He never denied any support to Polish people.
I'm just so thankful that today is a new day in Ontario, and I just encourage the people of Ontario to continue to press in prayer for our leaders.
To the people of Ontario, I stand before you today, truly humbled by the trust you have put in me, and intensely aware of the tremendous task that lies ahead.
Thai authorities are racing against the clock to rescue 12 boys and their football coach trapped in a cave, saying they may attempt to evacuate the group before a fresh round of monsoon rains expected this week. The group had been missing since finishing football practice on June 23rd and were found alive late on Monday after a 9-day search. The ruling Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz (PMLN) and its chief, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, have retained the top spot as the most popular party and politician in Pakistan. Results of the nationwide Jang Geo News poll have revealed the opposition Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) and its chairman Imran Khan have been voted as the second most favoured political party and leader in the survey conducted last month in collaboration with Gallup Pakistan and Pulse Consultant. Of the respondents interviewed by Gallup Pakistan, 34% said they would vote for PMLN if elections were held today, followed closely by PTI at 26%. 15% says they would vote for the Pakistan People's Party. The Islamic State group claimed responsibility for a suicide bombing in eastern Afghanistan that killed at least 19 people, mostly Sikhs and Hindus. The bomber targeted a delegation from the minority communities as it was travelling to the governor's residence in the eastern city of Jalalabad on Sunday for a meeting with President Ashraf Ghani. Avtar Singh Khalsa, a long-time leader of the Sikh community, was among those killed. Another 20 people were wounded. In a statement released Monday, Islamic State said it had targeted a group of polytheists. Sikhs and Hindus face discrimination in conservative Muslim country and have been targeted by Islamic extremists in the past, leading many to immigrate. The community numbers more than 80,000 in the 1970s, but today only around 1,000 remain. Thank you for watching this week's News and Views Bulletin with me.